Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Folks, I just got in this nice, clean little 2005 Forest River Sunseeker LE. It's the model 2860. 29 feet long with 2 power slide outs, only 50,000 miles. Ford V-10 450 Super Duty chassis. Got a 4 kW Onan generator, 550 hours, runs great. Got an awning. Folks, this unit's going to include a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a major systems checkout from our certified RV techs, all for less than half price of what it cost new back in 2005. Folks, as we look around this thing, look at the outside. Now, folks, it is a 12-year-old motorhome, so it's not going to be perfect. Got a little place on the striping right there, not going to hurt a thing. A little place right here. You know, little things like that, folks. The cosmetic blemishes is what I call them, or cosmetic imperfections. Every used RV is going to have that. That's just part of buying a used RV, and that's the price you have to pay to save over $35,000 off what it costs new. And folks, that wouldn't even begin to touch this motorhome if you bought a 2017 model. New motorhome prices have gone up so much, it's crazy. As we step around, 5,000-pound towing capacity hitch. Slide outs both have awning toppers. I've got it hooked into 30 amp power. Both slide out toppers look great. We're going to make sure the awning's great. There's no delamination. And like I said, besides one or two little cracks in the stripe, the exterior for this age motorhome is in really nice condition. And of course, look around the cab over it. Looks great. No delamination there. Normally, if you see delamination in the cab over, that means you're going to have interior water damage, but this doesn't have any of that. You got a little water running off of it from the air conditioner. But let's take a look inside this 2005 Sunseeker. Of course, Forest River, as many of you know, the largest manufacturer of motorhomes or any type of RV in the world. And many of you are probably going to be more familiar with their parent company, Berkshire Hathaway, of course owned by Warren Buffett. So this is a company you're never going to have to worry about going out of business. This is the biggest company in the history of the RV industry. In the cab area, the dash is perfect, glass is perfect, got power windows, power locks, Sony CD player, tilt cruise. I'll show you a couple of things they've done here in the back. This thing originally had a CRT TV up here. Instead of putting it in, when they upgraded the HD TVs, they actually mounted it right here, which is actually, to me, a pretty smart idea. Because this way, when you're sitting on the sofa, you've got a direct line of sight without having to look up to watch TV. Table booth makes a bed. Sofa makes a bed. The carpet, the upholstery is in great shape. Now, folks, let me explain it to you how we sell our RVs, for those of you who don't know. To keep our costs down, to keep our overhead down, which in turn keeps our prices down. And I think as you look at other 05 2860 DSs, when you see what they're bringing online and see how much lower as ours is with the warranty that other people charge you for, you're going to see what I'm talking about and why we do it like this. But we don't check these units out until we sell them. So what you're looking at right now is exactly how it came in. Air conditioner's cold, refrigerator's getting cold, all the lights come on, and microwave, of course, lit up. But what we do, folks, is if you decide to purchase this RV, you have a couple of options. One, you can get the warranty that I was telling you about. It's a nationwide limited warranty. And you get a major systems check from our certified RV techs. That includes, but not limited to, the slide-out system, the running, the driving. It includes the appliances like the roof air conditioner, the refrigerator on gas and electric, stovetop, microwave, water heaters, water pumps, all your plumbing, includes your plumbing lines, your plumbing faucets, includes all your LP systems. It's got the optional Arctic pack holding tanks. We check that too. We check your awnings. We check all your drawers, cabinets. Make sure all of the beds make out like the sofa and the table bed. Make sure they put out like they're supposed to. And more. And of course, if we find anything wrong in that inspection with all those systems, we're going to fix it no matter what it costs. I mean, we even check the electrical outlets. we check, make sure all of those work. I mean, we pretty much check everything you can think of on a used RV within reason. Now, I can't make them brand new as far as cosmetically. You know, like I said earlier, cosmetic blemishes or cosmetic imperfections, that's just part of buying a 12-year-old motorhome, folks. So don't come in here expecting it to be new. The parts that are really important are the ones that we guarantee to work. The ones I just described. That's what's important. Now, if you've got a little scratch, ding, dent, or worn spot, that's just a 12-year-old RV for you. I mean, that's just part of buying used. That's why, you know, that's the price you have to pay to save the kind of money you save buying used over new. And you look at what a Forest River double slide 29-foot Class C costs now, folks. This thing was $72,000 in 2003, and like I said, you couldn't touch a 2017 model for that even if you wanted to. 555 hours on the generator, runs great. I'd normally have it running, but the fuel level's a little bit low, so I'm going to put some fuel in it. But we do guarantee the generator to run. We run the refrigerator for 24 hours. We run the generator for 24 hours. Make sure all that works and then some. Now, how it works, folks, is once you purchase this RV, it's going to go in queue or in line to go into the shop. And I don't know what the current lead time is because I don't know when you're watching this video. But once it gets to its place in line and gets into the shop, my certified RV techs are going to go through a very extensive checklist. And they check everything on that list. And if you want a copy of that list, so you can see exactly what we check and what we guarantee for the price that we charge, just contact our non-commissioned salespeople. If you want the current lead time before you buy this unit on eBay or any of the other 20 plus different websites I'm going to advertise this C-Class on, contact our salespeople. They'll give you the current lead time for a Class C checkout. But what we're going to do is once it gets into the shop, we go through our inspection. Anything we find wrong with it, we're going to fix. If we have to replace a generator, if we have to replace a roof air, an awning, slide out motors, whatever it takes, folks. I don't care what it takes us as far as money-wise to get it to pass that inspection. We're going to do it. And we're going to do it no matter what we spend on it. It's going to be the same price to you either way. In other words, whatever we spend on it, folks, we're not going to go up on the price a dime. And we do all of that for $34.9, and you get the 90-day nationwide limited warranty, as well as a complete walkthrough or demonstration by one of my RV techs after it's been checked out. And you get a starter kit, 45-day temp tag, and more. And we do all of this for an out-the-door price of $34.9. Now, that's a haggle-free price with those services that I just described to you. Now, if you want to take the unit as is, and now, folks, if I don't check the unit out, I can't give you the warranty. The warranty company won't let me do that. So it's either all or nothing. And what it is, if you come get it as is, you take the good with the bad, whatever that might be, if there's any bad in it. I mean, right now I've got everything running and everything's working. So, but you can come get it as is, no warranty, no inspection, no walkthrough. We'll give you a starter kit and a temp tag, of course. And you just take the good with the bad, folks. It's just basically a jump in it and go price only. And for that, if you'll take that option, folks, we'll discount you the purchase price, what it cost us to buy the warranty and pay our techs for the inspection, which is several $100s each. So, and you know, most people take the warranty and the inspection. However, this thing's nice and clean. I think you couldn't go wrong either way you went. I'm not encouraging you to go either way, one way or the other. It's entirely up to you, but I don't see any signs of water damage. The cab over looks great. The air's cold, refrigerator's getting cold. I mean, slide outs work, because we obviously slid them in and out. So I don't, you know, either way you go, you're going to get a nice RV for a very low price. And, you know, just let your salesperson let them know which option you want. You know, and the good thing about us versus other dealers is you know right up front what you're going to pay for the unit. You know, we're not going to charge you fees. We're not going to charge you dock fees and freight fees and prep fees and processing fees, corporate fees. We're not going to charge you for the warranty and all that other stuff, folks. We keep things simple, straightforward. We give you two options, as is or checked out with warranty. Either way you go, you're going to save a lot of money over what other 2005 Sunseeker 2860s are bringing online. You know, we've been doing this for 49 years. We're one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the country. Today, we sell 500 to 600 RVs a year. We sell 1 to 4 every single day we're open for business, folks. I will show you this. Somebody has put these little Velcro tape in here, and if you take it off, you're going to peel the finish off, but like I said, that's cosmetics. That doesn't affect the functionality of this motorhome whatsoever. So like I said, that's just one of those things I was talking about, that part of buying a used RV. And they added a few little custom touches right there. Got a slide out pantry. But anyway, folks, either way you go, you're getting a nice motorhome. You're getting a great deal. And the most important thing is, you know, I show you the good and bad and ugly and all of them. That way, when you get up here, there's no surprises, nothing to worry about. Refrigerator is getting cold. Haven't had it on very long. And I'm going to show you this just in case you do decide to take the as-is route. As you can see, this thing's only been on about 45 minutes. It's already getting down to the 50s. And the air conditioner, of course, non-central air, and you can see it's blowing 30s. So obviously the major systems work fine. And I show you that just in case you take the as-is route, so you can at least know that the major stuff works, besides what you can actually see with your own eyes, like the lights and all that stuff. So split bathroom, which is pretty common for this size. You can look around the skylight. There's no signs of leak damage or water damage. They've obviously kept the roof serviced like they're supposed to. Now, of course, folks, it is a little bit yellow. That's common. This plastic yellows with age, and it is 12 years old, so that's pretty common for this age coach. You've got a private water closet in here. Porcelain RV toilet, which is a nice upgrade. And you can look around the vent, no water damage, no stains, no wrinkle spots, nothing like that. Look around the slide outs, no water stains, none of that stuff. And folks, if I seen that, I tell you about it, because, you know, I know that there's about a 40% chance, and this is what we figured up the other day, that this unit's going to go to somebody sight unseen. In other words, they're going to buy it, pay for it, never see it until it comes up in their driveway. And we arrange delivery for these things all over the country. And I'm be honest with you, folks, I've got several drivers on the road 7 days a week delivering these things all over the country. It's unreal. I've got one on its way to Wisconsin right now. I've got one on its way to New Jersey right now. I've got one going to Boston in a couple of days. I mean, we sell these things all over the country because of our prices, and it's easy to justify traveling here to Ringgold, Georgia, or paying to have it delivered when you see the price, how much money we save you. And there's no surprises, because you look at these things online, folks, at other dealerships. A, an 05 is not going to have a warranty. It's going to be sold as is. And B, ask them about all the extra fees that they charge that we don't. You know, we charge no extra fees, folks. If you want financing, we get you approved with 0 interest rate markup from the dealerships. Other dealerships, if you want to finance through one of their lenders, they mark the interest rate up 2 or 3%, costing you thousands of dollars in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan. But you ain't got to worry about that here. We have interest rates, very low rates. We can get you up to, I'll say 144 months, 120 to 144 months on this RV. You can apply for financing right from our website. Of course, all financing, like everything else, is with approved credit. Keep in mind, folks, you will have to pay 10% down. That's the standard for any luxury item that you finance in this day and age. Used to, you didn't need any money down with good credit, but now all lenders now require a minimum 10% down. If you've got some credit issues, you may have to pay a little bit more. Because banks look at RVs as a want, not a need. And, you know, they're not like a car or a house that you got to have a car to get a job, you know, and you got to have a house to have a roof over your head to live. They look at RVs as a toy, so they're a little bit stricter on financing than like a car. And in fact, most people that's ever financed RVs will tell you it's closer to financing a second home than it is an actual automobile. So a little bit more involved, but folks, if you can go to our website, you can apply for credit. That's the first step. Make sure you put which unit you're looking at and the most you can pay down, and we'll kind of take it from there. And then, of course, they may want to see income verification, tax W-2s, 1099s, all that stuff, folks. May need to see other stuff. I mean, these banks, they're slick. You got to pretty much prove everything that you put on that credit app, or you don't have a chance of getting of financing anything anymore, thanks to this Truth in Lending Act. But like I said, folks, whatever rate we get you approved for is what you pay. If you want to go to your own bank or credit union, we're more than happy to work with them. Most dealers don't like to do that because when you go to your own bank or credit union, the finance manager can't mark the interest rate up to make money. But since we're not marking it up anyway, it doesn't matter to all. It doesn't matter to us at all who you go through. Give us a call. Our phone number is 706-965-7929. I just got in 2 or 3 Class C's, so I'm going to be putting some more over the next couple of days. Got a lot of neat inventory, folks. We got 170 RVs out here. We have more in-stock used RVs than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us, and we're expanding, folks. In the next 2 months, we've got 2.5 more acres we're going to be developing, and we're going to fill full of RVs. So our goal, we're already got more in-stock selection than any other dealer within a 500-mile radius. Our goal is to have the biggest selection of used RVs in stock in the South, and all at the lowest prices on the internet, folks. Now, we take it easy because we're one of the few dealers that work off our own money. We're kind of old school. If we have to borrow money to buy inventory, or we have to borrow money to buy property to expand, then folks, it's not worth our while to do it. We operate off our own money, and that's one reason why our prices are so low, because their overhead's so much lower than everybody else. This same motor home at these big corporate dealers cost you $10,000 more, plus thousands in fees that are all 100% dealer profit. And that's simply because they sponsor NASCAR, they have billboards everywhere, they got 300 employees they got to pay every week. They've got multiple stores nationwide. Folks, you go to places like that spends all that money in advertising and personnel and stores and inventory. They have a whole lot more overhead than we do, so that means they have to ask a lot more for their RVs to cover all their operating costs. And why should you have to pay more for the same RV just because they spend more on advertising? It doesn't make sense, but people buy from there every day because they're under the wrong assumption that because they're a bigger RV dealer, their prices are less, when it's exactly the opposite. We've been here 49 years, family owned and operated, 3 generations. Been here a long time. There's not much we haven't seen, and we're going to continue to be here a long time. So, we're a great place to buy from. No commission salespeople, so that means no games, no gimmicks, straightforward, haggle-free prices. No surprises. In other words, you're not going to be surprised. You're not going to see something that you didn't see in the video or the pictures when you see this RV in person. When you come here, folks, if you come here in person, I can pretty much guarantee you're going to see something you're going to want to buy, whether it's this one or one of the other ones. I promise you, with the inventory that we have, you're more than likely going to find something you're going to want to buy. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any questions at all, call us. My non-commissioned salespeople will be glad to help you out any way they can. Phone numbers are 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Now, folks, I'm not in sales. I get paid to do videos, so I don't really get involved in the sales process that much. I'm more than happy to at least talk to you or meet you if you come here in person. I don't take phone calls, and the reason why, because I am constantly on the lot. I do a lot of the parking, I do the videos, the advertising. So if you want to talk to me, the best way to get in touch with me is via email, which is B-O at parkway-rv-center.com, and I will answer all my emails. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, love to hear it. If you got questions about RVs, you just want an honest answer from somebody that's not trying to sell you something, give me an email. I'll be happy to take care of you, folks. And then when you get ready to buy, I'll turn you over to one of my salespeople. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and much more. Thanks for watching.